Hey everyone, it's story time again with Big Bad Bardock. So I'm out on the evening celebrating with the squad, and about halfway through the evening we end up splitting into two groups. I'm having food with Gine, Fasha and Nion, while the others wanted to get a head start on the drinking. But while we were tucking into our food, the ladies were also guzzling down their booze. Everyone was pretty tipsy and very merry. We finish up and start making our way towards the others, and at this point me and the girls are quite buzzed, so the girls are getting very flirty. Gine wraps my arm around her on one side, followed by Fasha wrapping my other arm around her on the opposite side. Nion is playfully teasing me with her tail, but wasn't as into the flirting as Gine and Fasha were. Then Gine whispers to Fasha and they both start to smirk. Fasha utters that her and Gine want to see that big sexy chest of mine. So then the pair of them start pulling at my arm and trying to rip it off. And I'm playfully resisting, going, oh no, no, no. The pair pinch at my rump, tickle my sides, etc., etc. We enter the mess bar of the barracks where I see Tora and the others sitting in lounge chairs, knocking back a few beers. So Tora pops his head up like a meerkat. Then Gine and Fasha start giggling and shout out, tough luck boys, he's coming with us tonight. Next thing you know, I'm being dragged up to Fasha's dorm room. The look on Tora's face was a picture. We enter the room as Gine playfully jumps on my back as Fasha pulls me onto the bed by my arm. The three of us collapsed onto the bed giggling. Nion sits on a chair next to the bed and starts to thumb through her device. So we drink a little bit more, chat, laugh, joke teasing each other, that sort of thing. Then Gine starts to get a little frisky with her hands. I lay my head back down on the bed, and Gine and Fasha are in each arm. The pair smile as they start to rub at my arms and chest. All three of us are smiling and smirking as the girls caress my arms and my chest a little bit more and more. Suddenly, there's a knock on the door. Fasha jumps up to answer it, and in steps Tora. He looks at me with a serious face and says if he can have a word with me outside in the hall. I say sure, and I tell the girls that I'll be right back. I step into the hall and stood there are Tora, Borgo, Shugesh, Leek and Taro. I ask what's up, and Tora looks me dead in the eyes and says, I heard what you said about me to Turles. I'm thinking to myself, I haven't said anything to Turles. I reply with a what, and Tora says, you know what? Can't believe you would tell bullshit like that about me to Turles. Me still thinking, but I haven't said anything to Turles. Then I see Taro sigh and shake his head in disappointment. It was at this point I knew something was amiss, so I decided to stare Shugesh in the eyes. The thing is, Shugesh can never keep it together when they're trying to prank somebody. He looks back at me, and then he starts to struggle, and then all of a sudden, he bursts out laughing. And then all of the others follow suit. Now I'm thinking to myself, I caught you rascals in the act. I scorn them playfully with a forced, ha ha, very funny. But then, as I turn to face the door and go back in the room, the girls have obviously had enough, and then, click, the door has closed right in my face. Suddenly, the boys start roaring with laughter, and I'm mad as hell with a, why you? The guys start running away, and then Borgo, at the top of his lungs, shouts, chicken retreat. Then all of them, while running, start flapping their arms like wings, going bark, 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 bark. Now I'm stumped at this point. Do I chase him to kick their asses, or do I try knocking on the door to see if the ghost would let me back in? All the while, you can hear the boys running down the hall, going bark, 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 clucking out. Let's just say, I didn't get lucky that night. Anyway, if you enjoyed this story and would like to hear more, smack that subscribe button. Give it a whap. Give that like button a little ring-a-ding-ding, that ding-a-ling, if you want to stay notified of future content. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and for exclusives, head on over to our Patreon page. Anyway, I'm gonna chicken retreat on out of here, so I'll see you all in the next one. Bardock out.
He looks just like you though, don't you think? He certainly has his father's hair, for better or worse.
Maybe it's because I'm constantly fighting, destroying, and I'd actually like to sit